It's interesting, the proposition. Mm-hmm. Okay?
And you can't really do anything there by yourself.
So Sven, how did you get into Tiki originally?
Oh yeah, right.
No, I was born into Tiki. Oh wait, no, you gave me that name. But how did you get into originally?
I just, I'm a visual junkie, and I need. Please pass by. Can you let these people pass?
No, don't let me stop you.
You're blocking the sidewalk here.
So just, I don't know how to get home because it's acrylic. Introduce yourself to the camera though, and then say how you got into it originally. Yeah. Just 1 minute or whatever.
Well, I got into Tiki because I'm a visual junkie, and I like visual extremes, and I like the visual juxtaposition of mid-century Americans, these straight-laced Americans, posing with these absurd primitive idols, and that got me curious, and I tried to find out more, and it was kind of hard to find stuff, and that got me more spurred on to dig deeper, and then all of a sudden I was like the specialist on it.
Tu parlais français?
No, sorry.
There's a proposition here.
Sorry.
It's I don't know, small size.
À peu près.
Medium size.
Est-ce que quand we film Tiki suit?
Give me some tiki suit, I'm gonna wear it. Sure.
Et puis pourquoi?
Bah, il a dit que j'étais pas habillée comme un tiki, tu vois.
Il n'y a pas de t-shirt?
Bah, j'ai dit, écoute, c'est pas un problème si tu me donnes un tiki suit. I'm gonna.
Oh, if you give her a tiki shirt, she's gonna wear it because she said it doesn't look appropriate.
I don't look appropriate.
I'm not the owner of the store.
I know you're not here. But if you really need me to wear something tiki, that's fine. It's okay. Everything's possible.
Okay.
Super.
Et on va voir si...
Ivan owns the store. Maybe as Ivan.
On va voir.
Ivan? Ivan? Ivan. I thought it was Ivan. Ivan? Say I-V-A-N or E-V? Or Y-A-N.
Est-ce que tu veux dire
You could say
tout le monde pour dire comment est-ce que tu es arrivé dans la culture tiki? I went to the
introduce yourself first.
okay, so I'm Benella. I'm a tiki carver, and I went to the tiki by seeing a picture of a beach in Hawaii. So it became a challenge for me to sculpt, to carve a tiki, and the first one was really powerful. So it became a bigger challenge for me to one day carve a really beautiful tiki, and I carve tikis. They are not really beautiful, but it looks more like tikis.
All right, cool. Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see. So, Nat, real quick, how did you get into Tiki originally?
I'm not into Tiki.
Oh, come on,
No, I'm
you are
really
too.
not. No, I'm really
Eight
not.
Ball was a Tiki store.
No, it wasn't. It was a retro rockabilly
Oh,
store.
well, that's
and we
see-
carried Tiki because we knew it would sell.
Oh, I see.
Right, and it
Okay.
did well. And we carried Book of Tiki. And so, no, but I love the people in the Tiki scene. I love the Tiki scene, but I own maybe 6 mugs. That's it. So, and the mugs are by friends of mine.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, 8 Ball, yeah.
Yeah, I was paintball. It's still around. I sold the name, and so she reopened the store, but now it's really super psychobilly and greasers. I was more like this.
Yeah.
She's more psychobilly and greaser. You know, hot rod. But yes, that was me. So. Yeah.
How about you? How did you get into Tiki?
It was just like I said, a mug from a thrift store quite a few years ago. I don't know, maybe 20 years ago. And then I had a bar at home. And so then gradually just adding to, adding mugs, adding bits and pieces to it. And then I suppose once I got together with Tar, he built a bar. Mine was like a bit of a 50s bar. And then when he built one, he built a bamboo one. And then we just ended up, stuff that matched with that. So, yeah, maybe that. And I love the bold things, I suppose.
Right, thanks.
And Sean?
Through my husband. I got into Tiki in the early 1990s. He used to have a little fanzine, wrote about Tiki, and then I ended up, through friends that we met, I ended up working and making Tiki mugs for Tiki in London.
Yeah, so you're part of it, you make mugs then?
Yeah, we have a couple of our own designs, a Tonga Ura mug and a Mai Tai mug. But yeah, beautiful, just love the whole feel of,
Alright.
friends.
So introduce yourself once more the camera.
Sorry, I'm Sian Petter, wife of James Petter, or Trader Jim.
Trader Jim,
And
okay.
I also make my own jewellery, Exotic Tramp.
All right. Thank you, Missy. Did you introduce yourself? I don't know if you did.
Tansin.
Yeah? And,
From Brighton in England.
I'm sorry?
Tansin from Brighton in England.
Oh, okay. And are you an artist as well, or?
No, I do a lot of sewing, and I have lots of projects on the go. But no, that isn't how I make my living. It's
Okay, because I saw the
hobby.
Trader Tark.
Oh, that's my boyfriend. That's Tark, you see. That's his bag.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, he does nice carvings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does. He does fantastic carvings. Like his real card. That's one of his cards. You can have one of those.
All right. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Cool. All right. All right. Well, thank you for your time.
That's okay. You can have one of those.
I'll keep
And
it.
he's over. He's in the green and blue.
Green and blue.
There,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I'll get him on camera then. Yeah, good. Thank you.
Sorry, what's your name? I don't know.
Tim Keenan.
Tim Keenan. And where are you from?
Originally from Los Angeles, and now I live in Ojai.
Okay then.
Ojai? I'm near Santa Barbara.
Okay, didn't know the area, so sounds good. Did you all come over together? Or?
Oh, Sven, thanks for, you surprised me in the book with the Tiki Temple, yeah. Thank you, yeah. Very cool. I only would be...
that his mother did for the Tradewinds restaurant. She was an interior designer. And she designed interior, Tim's mother designed the interior of the Tradewinds in
Oxnard, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that the cabinet, isn't one of the cabinets that's like the standalone cabinet?
Yeah, standalone K, yeah. Yeah, so, but she'd be proud to know that she was in both the books.
That's why you know it's a well.
Yeah, cool. There's a picture of her in Tiki Modern. She's holding a Witco, the boy puppet.
Kristen number 2.
Yeah. So
how did you get into Tiki?
well, I was kind of born into it because of my mother. Because she helped on the Aku Aku originally in Las Vegas. And then we used to go to the Trader Vic's all the time when I was a little kid. And so when I was about 10, that's when she did the trade winds. So I used to go to Leroy and Bob's, Oceanic Arts, as a boy. And then we'd go to these places to look for stuff for the trade winds. And I'd go along with her. And so I started getting interested in it. And then a friend of mine, her father carved all the carvings for the trade winds. Richard Ellis, Annie Ellis. And so I put a picture up because I thought it was Annie's father. I said, "Is this picture of your father, Annie?" And Sven is Big Bro Tiki on Tiki Central. He goes, no, your mother's holding a boy puppet. I go, Big Bro Tiki? Who is Big Bro Tiki? And there's Sven. I had no idea who any of these people were because I forgot about Tiki for years and years. And then he asked, I'd like to use it for the new book, and I got involved, and I brought her scrapbook, and I started posting the articles from the newspaper and her renderings and photographs and kind of sharing it. Yeah. So it kind of reignited.
In America than here.
Yeah. Well,
Thank you so much. Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Can I look inside? I like nice.
You want to say 1 minute how you got into Tiki?
Oh my God, in English? Are you sure?
No, you can say it in English or French, or it's okay.
How I get in Tiki?
Yeah, originally?
My story.
Yeah, your story.
Mon histoire est très très simple. C'est que j'étais avec mes enfants pour la sortie de Finding Nemo. Et dans l'aquarium, il y avait des tikis. Et avec mes enfants, on répétait le chant qu'ils faisaient. Et ça m'a subjuguée. J'ai dit, mais qu'est-ce que c'est que ce truc? Et je me suis un peu renseignée. J'ai vu vraiment un univers qui s'est ouvert. Et je me suis mise à rêver. Et quelques années plus tard, je me suis dit, je vais essayer d'y mettre un peu ma touche. Et maintenant, voilà, je fais des mugs. Voilà. Et aujourd'hui, j'ai la chance de pouvoir être dans l'exposition de Monsieur Sven Kirsten au musée de Quai Branly. Merci Sven.
Right. I saw your Tiki mugs in the show today too.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So these are your children?
Yeah, my kids.
Yeah?
Hello.
Right. You guys want to introduce yourself? They're born into Tiki then?
Yeah, kind of.
I was born in, when I was little, my mother, that's how I met Sven, because my mother's holding a Witko and the other book.
Oui.
And she's in this book too, so
okay.
similar pictures. Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, cool. Nice. Je m'appelle Aslak et je suis le fils de Baye.
So, introduce yourself. Yeah.
My name is Aslak. I am the children Baye. And I am very happy for my mother. Thank you and thank you. Alva? Aloha.
You can say aloha, all right. How about you?
Alors, tu dis en français. Je m'appelle Paris, je suis le fils de Baye. Pareil, la même chose. Je m'appelle Paris, je suis le
fiche de bail. Allure.
Yeah, I'm very shy.
It's all right, okay. Thank you, bye. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, merci.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah.
And I remember this time, you know, I was parents looking at all the fun that you guys were having and singing, going back to San Diego and said, do I want to go there? And you know, maybe I will be mad at all the fun that I missed before.
So you never went when you were in Vancouver either?
No.
Oh.
When I was in Vancouver, I only stayed for 5 months.
Oh, 5 months. Oh, I thought you were there for a while. Yeah. All right.
They have Tiki Caliente now, which is a poor substitute for the original Tiki. Simply because it's now, Caliente is all about the booze house, the drinks, and
Well, I went to Palm Springs. I went to the hotel on vacation.
Plus, it's not at Caliente Tropics anymore, is it? No. Yeah.
Some seafood.
That's too bad.
It was some seafood.
Amazing. It's like the museum here is Pony. Yeah, so it's a modern one, and I went every day in, and I met the Maori collection manager, and he showed me the archives of the museum, so it's really totally away. It was so crazy. And yeah, sometimes I spend 7-8 hours in the museum just sitting down, and I started this sketchbook, which is now shown at the exhibition. Have you seen it? So in the last case, yeah.
Oh, that sure is. I saw that today.
Yeah, okay. And
my mother's Tiki Temples in the book too, yeah.
Ah, okay, wow, that's
yeah.
Cool. And yeah, that's why I started this book, because I had to write down all these informations and sketch down these patterns. Yeah, and in the end we went down to the West Coast, met Reese, Andy, and after the year we went to Samoa, Tonga, Fiji, Tahiti, so we crossed the whole Pacific, yeah. 2 months. It took 2 months to cross it. And it was so funny, between these big islands, we flew.
Can I interrupt for a minute? You want to introduce yourself to the camera? I'm making a little video with different people. So my name's Tim.
Tim, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So introduce yourself to the camera. And what sort of you're a tiki artisan, right?
Yeah.
All right. So just introduce yourself and
Okay. My name Aloha. My name is Kai. My artist name is Hi Kai, and I'm from Germany. Munich, so it's close to Munich, and I started about 8 years or 9 years ago with tiki carving, when I hold the first time Sven Kirsten's book of tiki in my hand.
All right, yeah.
So that
Tiki Modern or the book of tiki?
Yeah, no, the book of tiki, the first one.
Right.
And so that was the reason why I started carving, and probably a half year later, I made my first really small exhibition, and I wrote Sven an email and invited him, but I never thought he's writing back, or I knew he's coming from LA, and so I said, oh, it's too far away, and but in the end, I think it was 1 week later, he answered and said, hey, I'm in the near of Munich, so I can just come around, and it's great to see your show. And so I got in touch with Sven, and I got the tiki fever.
Yeah, all right, you got the bug from Sven.
Yeah.
Well, kind of he reignited in me.
Yeah.
Because I saw a post, Big Bro Tiki, right?
Yeah.
No, your mom, she's in Tiki Modern.
Yeah.
She's holding a Whitco carving.
Yeah.
She goes, no, and I thought it was my friend's father, Richard Ellis, who carved with my mother for the trade winds 50 years ago. And Sven said, Big Bro Tiki said, no, your mother's holding a Whitco. I go, Big Bro Tiki? Who's that?
Yeah.
And it was Sven. And then he used the picture for his Tiki Modern book, and then he used a couple of pictures for the new book too.
Yeah.
So
that's so.
So I got the bug again.
Yeah, that's so great. It's nice how all these circles in the end comes together.
Yeah.
So I met him then. He told me he's originally from Hamburg, and because of his film, his regular job, his film work, he's often in Germany. So I probably have the chance for 2 or 3 times a year to meet him, which is really great. And when he brought out his second book,
Tiki Modern,
Tiki Modern, I went with him to his signing tour. So I went with him to Switzerland and the Trader Weeks in Munich.
Oh, okay.
And so that was quite exciting. To be a little part of it.
Yeah. No, I feel the same way.
A few years later, I decided to do this travel and to see the islands, the real islands, to be there and to see the carvings and to meet the mooring carvers, so the real cultures from the island, so I got really interested in that, and that's why I started this sketchbook. And in the end, now we are back here in Paris, and it's wonderful
strange. My brother has a show at the Palais de Tokyo at the same time. It's Sven, and they know each other. They're both from Los Angeles. So it's strange. It all comes full circle.
That's so cool. To meet all the people again here in Paris, and that Sven has such a great success to have the chance to make this show in the museum. So
it's great.
It's wonderful.
It's really wonderful.
It's really Tiki history.
So are you? Do you go to Tiki Oasis ever?
No, I haven't been there. So it's just because.
Well, your video will be there this next.
Okay, month, I would love to go there. Definitely. I'm pretty sure I will do it. I've been at the Hokilau in 2008, which was fantastic because it was the first time to meet the American carvers. I met all these guys, Crazy Al and
Crazy Al,
and Danny and so. And when I on the way back from my big journey, the last destination was Los Angeles, and I went with Crazy Al into Don the Beachcomber.
Oh, Don the Beachcomber, and Huntington Beach.
And also I visited the guy from Oceanigard, Leroy.
I've known Leroy since I was a kid. My mother used to buy from Leroy and Bob when I was a kid.
And it was so great to see these guys. I just knew them before from the Tiki book. So from the book of Tiki. So
that's nice.
And everything was
one of the old
away
masters.
From me. Everything was far away from me, and the masters, and I was really happy when I started carving, I found the Tiki Central platform, because it was quite hard to learn to teach everything by yourself, because here in Germany Tiki carving is not a big thing, so where I come from, the carving is a big thing in the Alp region, but it's totally different, so it doesn't
translate
it's not Tiki carving, so I couldn't really talk to other people, and that made it so much easier to see all these pictures from the other carvings, how the carvers use their tools, or what kind of tools they use, or it was really good.
All right. Well, thank you for your time.
So I have to go back and check out the Tiki Oasis.
Definitely. Okay, all right. Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
What's your name again?
Kai.
Kai. Okay, Kai. Nice to meet you. Tim Keenan.
I think maybe I first met with Tiki's the first time I went to the US back in 1990. I went to visit my friends in San Francisco, my friend the Mummies and the Phantom Surfers, and they were already in the Tiki scene, I can say, you know, as they were a big fan of 50s and 60s culture, and it was quite new for me, a French guy, you know. In France, I mean, we had kind of Tiki stuff in France because there was Tahiti, which is a French colony from Polynesia, but it was not very popular. It was popular in the 60s, but not so much. So that's when I met with Tikis, like back in the 90s.
So you met Sven back then, and
No. I heard about him later as a big collector. Then he published a couple of books on fashion, but that was not so long ago.
Okay, so you want to introduce yourself for the camera, and
if you want.
Born to be bad, the story.
It's not too. Yeah, so I'm Ivan. I run that store called Born Bad Retro Clothing. This place used to be a record store for like 15 years, and we just swapped. We had two stores, like a clothing store, a record store, and we swapped both clothes, and now it's just a vintage clothing store, whatever.
Great, all right, thank you.
I've been in the record scene since a long time, so it was time for a change.
Have you been to Tiki Oasis before?
No.
Never?
No.
All right, well, I'm going to show this video this summer.
Okay, I know what it is all about. I know.
Yeah.
It's a long time, but...
Okay, all right. All right. Well, thank you. It was nice to meet you. And Ivan, right? Is that...
Nice to meet you too. Bye-bye.
So, Tim Keenan. What was your name again?
Ivan.
Ivan. Just Ivan.
Yeah, Ivan, that's fine.
Ivan,
That's
okay.
enough.
All right.
Il y avait des parties dures. Il y a une partie où les passeurs qui sont super durs, c'était super c'est juste l'inverse en fait. Pareil, il est rentré en vernissage. Il est rentré en vernissage.
C'était bien pour la pick-up, je suis resté 2 minutes à l'expo.
Ouais, en fait, c'est comment hier, ouais.
Je sais pas, moi je suis resté 2 minutes, j'ai fait au fait.
Elle est trop jolie.
Vous bougez pas. On va essayer. Vous bougez pas. Moi j'ai
Ça va être magnifique.
Tout ce qu'elle fait, c'est censuré, je fais plus rien, t'as vu? Je fais plus rien. Je mets pas de fille.
Ça fait genre... Salon américain. Ah ouais, c'est vrai. Ouais, mais là, faut chiquer. Bah, évidemment, à l'époque, ça chiquait. Ah, 12 ans de permis pour pouvoir conduire ça. J'ai bien ça.
Oui, c'est le bouquin, ouais. T'as vu ça? C'est une bise, hein.
Ça, je voulais pas te dire, c'était il y a pas de travail.
Bah voilà, là,
on parle pas quand on parle de... Ah oui,
Because my English is not good. Forwarding is like I was saying, it's a bit hard for me. And this is
Cheers. So how did you get into Tiki?
What?
How did you get into Tiki, dude?
Into Tiki?
Tiki, yeah.
Whoa. I think at first, well, I've been in Tahiti when I was very kitty, and I think it was old buildings and the old school beach areas around there. And when I came back, I discovered Martin Denny and all the stuff, and all that music was meaning something because I saw the beach and the wonderful places like that. That kind of music made me wanted to discover the other stuff, the tiki carving and the way of life and tiki spirits.
Yeah, right.
Having drinks with the friends and people you don't know. Real luau spirits.
Luau spirit. You want to introduce yourself to the camera?
My name is Max. I'm drummer in a 60s surf band called Les Arondes in France. And I'm helping my friends providing good drinks for all you people. Sugar. We don't have any. Someone is passing out outside probably because of all the drinks.
Thank you.
Good luck,
Max.
Good luck for the trip in Paris.
It's going to be a Tiki Oasis part of the video. So
Okay. Sorry for my bad English.
Oh no, it's very good. Yeah.
I tried to explain you a little bit.
Okay, yeah, you did. Good job. Thank you, Max.
You're welcome.
My name's Tim.
Nice to meet you,
Hi,
Tim.
So nice to meet you. I'll see you at the Lone Palm if you're over there.
Oh yeah, I'm working there after.
Okay, all right.
So I'll see you there.
Tu sais pas du karaté, voilà. Je contacte personne pour et là, je suis reconnaissant non, c'est voilà, là, c'est l'occasion. Là, on parle c'est pas terminé, mais à 9h normalement.
So right, Jimmy, 1 minute. You want to tell me how you got into Tiki? And then maybe you can translate. You can say it in French if you want, I'll get it translated. But.
Do you want, I don't know, do you want what?
Just how you got into Tiki originally? Yeah?
I can do it in English
okay,
if you
that's
want.
fine, yeah. It'll be a Tiki Oasis, so.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So it's been basically with the music. I was looking for records, and I was already a record collector, a lot into the easy listening lounge movement in the 90s, and I found about Martin Denny, Les Baxter, and this is how I got into Exotica at first, and then I lived in Vancouver for a few months back in the late 90s, and I never knew about the tiki bars, but I went to a tiki bar for a big party, a big lounge party, and that was amazing. And since then I found out about Tiki News magazines, and so I went to San Francisco to visit the Tonga Room, to Tredovix. I went to London for the Tredovix, and this is how I got into this, and meeting people was the big thing for me. Really the most exciting thing was meeting lots of Tiki fans, and everybody's very nice and it's great.
All right, great.
Yeah, that's how I loved it. And started collecting things.
Do you want to introduce yourself with the camera?
Huh?
Introduce yourself to the camera so people know who they're...
I'm Jimmy Birani, I'm from France, and I'm a thereminist and a Tiki collector, and yeah, that's it.
All right, great, thank you. Let's say a little bit about this is your bar, and introduce yourself.
Okay, I'm Cedric, so we're in Paris, obviously, and so we have two bars. We have a Lone Pound, which this is one of the bars, which is more a mid-century bar, and we also have another bar, which is a Tiki bar called Tiki Lounge, which was the first Tiki bar in Paris. And so the question is, how did I get into Tiki in the first place?
Yeah.
Well, with my business partner, we both come from the rock and roll scene, and he used to work for those shops where the exhibit was tonight, Born Bad Shop, and they used to sell lots of Tiki mugs and Tiki shirts and this and that. And on my end, I used to run rock and roll bars, and I used to hang out with those guys. It's true, like probably about 12 years ago, I didn't know much about the Tiki scene, but as soon as I discovered it, it just love at first sight, Hawaiian shirts and good cocktails, can't go wrong with those. And so my girlfriend, she's from California, she's from Los Angeles, and we go there every summer. We've been going there every summer for the last 12, 15 years. And she's my parents used to go to Bahuka and all these places when they were young, and she took me all over the place, all the Tiki bars in California, and so that's what we do every time we go there. We always go to Tiki bars wherever we get a chance, and pretty much that's it. And I had a dream for about like 6 years. I was like, man, I still need to open a Tiki bar in Paris. And it did take a while. It took me like 4 or 5 years to get it run to do it, but we did it about 3 years ago. So now we're just living the Tiki dream. That was my story.
All right, thank you. And then this is your bar, right? This is,
yeah. That's one of the bars. That's not a Tiki bar. That's more of a mid-century one.
Yeah.
Mid-century.
And then tomorrow night I'll go to your other bar. What's the other bar?
It's Le Tiki Lounge.
Le Tiki Lounge. Okay.
Yeah.
So close by here?
It's not too far. And on Paris scale, it's 15 minutes walk. So on Los Angeles scale, it's like next block.
Right, yeah.
It's not far at all.
And then introduce yourself once more for the camera.
Right from the beginning?
No. Just say your name again. And
oh yeah, my name is Cedric, and
okay.
I'm from the West Coast.
West Coast.
The French one, La Rochelle.
All right. Okay. Merci, Cedric. Yeah. I'll see you at Tiki Oasis.
Yeah, you shall, because I'll be there.
Okay.
I mean, you have a bar.
All right. Good. And you're having a room party, huh? No?
Well, I don't know, because we're going to have a baby, so...
Oh, baby. Yeah, maybe not a room party. Yeah.
Maybe a small room party, but just my girl.
Okay, thank you. Merci.
I'll see you at the bar, no?
Okay, all right. Merci.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah, my name's Vern Stoltz. I live in just outside the Washington, D.C. area. I've been involved in Tiki maybe close to 20 years now. I discovered it mainly through the zine world of the mid-1995. I discovered Tiki News, and there's another zine, Thrift Score, that was talking about finding Tiki mugs, and that kind of got me in the spirit of the thing. I always like the old retro things. And that just started the ball rolling, and fortunately because people like Sven, Kirsten, and Beach Bum Berry, and a lot of other people discovered it, and the ball started rolling, and here I am almost 20 years later coming to Paris as part of the reason to experience more Tiki, and of course to discover the rest of Paris that I've been ignoring, but it provides a good excuse to come, come out
My
here.
first time myself, so I understand,
So I go to museums during the day and enjoy Tiki drinks at night. It's a good combination.
Oh, very cool.
And 1 week ago I was at the Hukilau event in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, you did go to the Hukilau,
So I was at the Mai Kai, and that was a good introduction to come to the
Tiki Pop
Musée
in
de
Paris.
Quai Brownlee to see a major Tiki exhibit too, and also.
Yeah, are you going to Tiki Oasis this summer?
I will not. I kind of use my vacation.
Well, you'll be there on video, because this will be shown, so
but no, the Tiki people are a fun crowd, and it's lively spirits, and Tiki was my introduction into the cocktail world, and so it's always good to have a good Mai Tai.
I agree. All right, well, thank you for your time. And you want to introduce yourself one more time for the camera?
Sure. Yeah,
no, just one more time.
My name is Vern Stoltz. From the U.S. I live just outside the Washington, D.C. area.
Okay, good.
I've been involved with Tiki for close to 20 years now.
Il y avait des parties dures. Il y a une partie qui ne pas seul, qui est seul, c'était super dur, c'était la performance.
C'est juste l'inverse en fait. À peu près pareil, il est rentré en vernissage. Il est rentré en vernissage.
L'entretien, t'as les plaies.
C'était bien hier, c'était bien. Bien pour la pick-up, je suis resté 2 minutes à l'expo.
Ouais, en fait, c'est quand hier,
Je sais pas, moi je suis resté 2 minutes, j'ai fait au fait.
Elle est trop jolie.
Vous bougez pas. On va essayer. Vous bougez pas.
Ça va être magnifique.
Tout ce qu'elle fait, c'est censurer, je fais plus rien, t'as vu? Je fais plus rien. Je mets pas de filles. Non mais c'est
Ça fait genre... Saloon américain. Ah ouais, c'est vrai. Ouais, mais là, faut chiquer. Bah, évidemment, à l'époque, ça chiquait. À 12 ans de permis pour pouvoir te dire ça. J'ai bien cette petite.
Oui, c'est le bouquin, ouais. T'as vu ça? C'est une bise, hein.
Je voulais pas te dire, c'était... Et après, j'ai besoin de travailler.
Bah voilà, là, je
par contre, on va ah bon?
Because my name is Kirsten, forwarding it like I was saying, it's a bit hard for me. And this is mine.
Cheers. So how did you get into Tiki?
What?
How did you get into Tiki, dude?
Into Tiki?
Tiki, yeah.
Whoa. I think at first, well, I've been in Tahiti when I was very kitty, and I think it was old buildings and the old school beach areas around there. And when I came back, I discovered Martin Denny and all the stuff, and all that music was meaning something because I saw the beach and the wonderful places like that. That kind of music made me wanted to discover the other stuff, the tiki carving and the way of life and tiki spirits.
Yeah, right.
Having drinks with the friends and people you don't know. Real luau spirits.
Luau spirit. You want to introduce yourself to the camera?
My name is Max. I'm drummer in a 60s surf band called Les Arondes in France. And I'm helping my friends providing good drinks for all you people. Sugar. We don't have any. Someone is passing out outside probably because of all the drinks.
Thank you.
Good luck, Max. Good luck for the trip in Paris.
Yeah, it's going to be a Tiki Oasis part of the video. So
okay.
This,
Sorry
sorry for my bad English.
Oh no, it's very good. Yeah.
I tried to explain you a little bit.
Okay, yeah, you did. Good job. Thank you, Max.
You're welcome.
My name's Tim.
Nice to meet you,
hi,
Tim.
Timo. So nice to meet you. I'll see you at the Lone Palm if you're over there.
Oh yeah, I'm working there after.
Okay, all right.
So let's see you there.
Voilà, là c'est l'occasion.
So, sorry, Jimmy, 1 minute, you want to tell me how you got into Tiki? And then maybe you can translate? You can say it in French if you want, I'll get it translated. But.
Do you want, I don't know, do you want what?
Just how you got into Tiki originally? Yeah?
I can do it in English.
Okay, that's fine, yeah. It'll be a Tiki Oasis, so.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So it's been basically with the music. I was looking for records, and I was already a record collector, a lot into the easy listening lounge movement in the 90s, and I found about Martin Denny, Les Baxter, and this is how I got into Exotica at first, and then I lived in Vancouver for a few months back in the late 90s, and I never knew about the tiki bars, but I went to a tiki bar for a big party, a big lounge party, and that was amazing. And since then I found out about Tiki News magazines, and so I went to San Francisco to visit the Tonga Room, to Tredevigs. I went to London for the Tredevigs, and this is how I got into this, and meeting people was the big thing for me. Really the most exciting thing was meeting lots of Tiki fans, and everybody's very nice and it's great.
All right, great.
Yeah, that's how I loved it. And started collecting things.
Do you want to introduce yourself with the camera?
Huh?
Introduce yourself to the camera so people know who they're...
I'm Jimmy Birani, I'm from France, and I'm a thereminist and a Tiki collector, and yeah, that's it.
All right, great, thank you. So Marie, can I interrupt? You want to tell everybody how you got into Tiki? I'm putting together a video for Tiki Oasis. So.
It's him.
I will, but okay, well John's next. I'm going boy, girl, so.
No, I guess we got into Tiki together because we both came at it from the oceanic arts aspect.
Oh, okay.
You know, being attracted to the oceanic art and then seeing, oh my gosh, there's this pop stuff that happened in the 50s and 60s, and it's this mid-century tie-in, and kind of led to it that way. And then you find your niche, and my niche was the drinks, so that's where I've continued in my Tiki quest is through the cocktails.
How about you, John?
Yeah. It was the very first thing was my parents used to take me to Trader Vic's Beverly Hills when I was 3, like literally 3 years old.
Which was where our first Valentine's Day was at Trader Vic's Beverly Hills.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. But I was 3 years old, and I remember everything about it, and the decor, and the exoticism, and the escapism, and it was just so fantastical, you know, for a little kid. It was just like this magical, like better than Disneyland. And I used to get my Manahuni juice with the little Manahuni, and you know, I remember them like sneaking me a Mai Tai. Like, oh, this is a Mai Tai. You know, try this. You know, at 3 years old, and then it became my favorite place. Every occasion, every special occasion, birthday or holiday, that's where I wanted to go. I always wanted to go to Trader Vic's. And then, you know, things happen and life goes on and you get older, and I remember kind of, it was like out of sight, out of mind for a while. And then I got really, I went to school for music, and then I started traveling, and then I came back, and I got back into music and playing music again. And it was through the retro music, like the retro surf, the rockabilly, and exotica, that I started to rediscover like the tiki bug that had, you know, taken over from when I was a little kid, and it all started to feel so familiar, you know. And I was like, wait a minute, this is like a really deep seed, you know, that's been planted in me. And I just started to become obsessed with it. And we would just like eat and sleep and breathe and research and study and look up, you know, old places and go on Tiki Central and meet, you know, just like exhaust people's brains and suck it up like a sponge and try to learn as much as possible. And then, you know, naturally you start to want to collect everything that's associated with it. So, and then that becomes a whole other obsession. You know, that's a whole other thing. But I mean, now the cool thing is, and we're talking about this all the time, it's all come full circle because that weird obsessive collecting is now at a museum in Paris. You know, so that's kind of like the validation, you know, that you always wanted. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm proud for Sven. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Marie. Thank you, John Paul, for your time. Appreciate it. Yeah. So. Yeah.